posture and cause cervicogenic headaches. Now, as an executive mom, your days are filled with back to back meetings, school runs, deadlines, and endless responsibilities. Now, between managing your work and your family life, you might not have much time to think about your posture unless you start experiencing persistent pains. Now, this could be neck pain, back pain, or even headaches for that matter, and fatigue. Now, did you know that your core strength or the strength in your core muscles plays a huge role in your posture, and that in turn plays a big role in your cervicogenic headaches? Now, so it is possible that a weak core leads to a poor posture, and it also leads to cervicogenic headaches. So let's explore more in today's video. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back and neck, and nerve pain, despite low energy levels and brain fog or lack of focus. Now, I do so by giving you simple exercises, some easy lifestyle modifications, some tips and tricks that have helped me in my own pain and adrenal fatigue journey. I know adrenal fatigue, for those of you who know this term, is very wide, but the main two main symptoms that I talk about are lack of energy and that is low energy levels and lack of focus. So I do all of this without taking away a big chunk of your time because we are moms, we are busy people. So hey, let's get on with the topic for today, which is, can a weak core lead to poor posture and cervicogenic headaches? Now, many a times we spend a lot of time sitting, or actually standing at your desk, or maybe driving in your car, unknowingly allowing our postures to collapse or get into a poor posture. Now, a weak core makes it even harder to keep your spine upright or your body erect in a good posture. It can lead to a lot of postural issues like slumping, slouching, rounded shoulders, forward head posture, and basically muscular imbalances that come with all of these poor postures that can cause a lot of strain in your neck and shoulder area, and thus irritation of the nerves in the upper to mid cervical spine that eventually leads to a cervicogenic headache. Now, if you're not sure what a cervicogenic headache is, very briefly, when your nerves in the upper, that is your about your hairline level to the mid of your neck here, so the nerves which are exiting the cervical spine and your upper to mid cervical spine, they are nerves on either side. So whichever side the nerves are getting irritated or compressed, it can lead to irritation of the nerves that leads to pain in the distribution of the nerve, which is the back of your head coming down to the side of your head here. Now, how does a weak core actually set off this chain reaction between weak core, poor posture, and headaches? So, when you have a slouched or a forward head posture, when your core is weak, your lower back tends to arch excessively. And I'm just looking at my notes here. I think I'm missing something. Yeah. So we are talking about an exaggerated lumbar curve or excessive arching at your lower back, and that pushes your pelvis forward. So there's basically a misalignment in that spinal pelvic area. It forces your upper body to compensate. So in your spine, whenever there are, I mean, I've spoken about this in one of my earlier videos, but whenever you have hypo or hyper, that is reduced or increased or decreased mobility in one segment of your spine, the areas above and below, so the adjoining areas of the spine, will tend to compensate. So when you have that misalignment in your pelvic and lower back area, then your thoracic spine or your mid back starts to compensate. That then translates to your cervical spine. And what happens when your cervical spine, the musculature, the ligaments, etc., in that area are under stress? Again, chances of getting a cervicogenic headache. So the other thing that happens is when there is an increased muscle strain in your neck and shoulder area. So it's not just your cervical spine, but also your shoulders and your upper back area. Uh, that can cause a cervicogenic headache. Now, what happens is a strong core will help to redistribute your body's weight evenly. When your core is weak, your neck and upper back muscles work to keep you upright, right? So when your core is weak, they're not able to keep you upright. I mean, they are keeping you upright. It's not like you're flopping down to the floor. However, it takes them a bit more effort, a bit more stress on those muscles to keep your body upright, to try and keep you in a good posture. So all that tension that you feel around your neck and upper back area will again have the tendency to irritate your nerves to get into that cervicogenic headache zone there. So you can sometimes you can even feel the stiffness and the fatigue starting at the base of your spine here and then moving up as a headache down the from the back of the head to the side, and sometimes it can come into your forehead, behind the eyes, your temple area, sometimes into your jaw as well. So another thing that I want to point out here is your poor breathing pattern. Now this is not really directly related to your core. Well, it is related to your core, but anyway, I'll go ahead with this point because I wanted to highlight this. Now when you have a weak core, it will affect the way you are breathing, because when we talk about core muscles, basically these are the deepest muscles in your body. It also includes the diaphragm, which is a flat mushroom shaped muscle that separates, as in it's sitting between your thoracic and your abdominal cavity. So it's like a big mushroom shaped muscle. On the top is your thoracic cavity with all your heart, lung, etc., and underneath that is all your abdominal organs, your intestines, etc. When the diaphragm moves up and down, as it does with the breathing mechanism, um, while it that is the main function of the diaphragm, it is also one of the basic core muscles. Now when you have a poor breathing pattern, a weak core a weak core can lead. Okay, let me just back up here. Now if your posture is weak due to weak, say, abdominal muscles or those core muscles being weak, it will also restrict your diaphragmatic excursion, or that movement of the diaphragm, forcing you to rely more on your chest and neck muscles. Okay, so when you're breathing, it's your diaphragm, it's your neck and your chest muscles that are doing all the work. Now, in an office, if you have three people, one is out of action and this is the major player, the other two small players have to come into work. The same happens when your diaphragm, I'm not saying it's out of action, that can't be possible, but when it's not expanding to its full potential, your chest and neck muscles have to come into play, and you will see some people who have like a very a forced movement of the neck and chest area when they're breathing. This creates a lot of tension around the front of your neck, around your upper back, again, the shoulder and the neck area. And that is how you can possibly get a cervicogenic headache. Now, as I said, this is not so common, but it can happen. So I wanted to just highlight it there. All right. So I have written a blog on this topic of, the weak core leading to poor posture and cervicogenic headaches. I will leave the link in the description of this video. I will also leave a link to a course which is called Simple Solutions to Manage a Cervicogenic Headache. It is a course that I have made based on my personal experiences, my knowledge, and a lot of things that have worked for me, for other people that I have known, etc. So have a look at that. Once you click on that link, it'll take you through all the details. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link to the course will be in my bio, to the blog will also be in my bio. However, if you are not sure where to find it, just send me for the course, just send me the word cervicogenic headache course and I will send the link to you. And if it's for this particular blog that you want the link, just message me the words weak core, poor posture, cervicogenic headaches, or just core posture headache, and I will send it across to you. All right, so in that blog, I cover all these topics in more details, the things that I've been talking about. If there's something here that was a bit technical for you and you did not understand it, feel free to ask me. I'll be happy to help you out. You can leave your questions in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. All righty, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.